Sterling, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm Steve Stifler,
I'm Sterling McGinn.
and we're back with another edition of Behind the News. Sterling, you had an article in here about TAS losing some employees.
Yes, Ken Depew, athletic director, will be leaving his position this summer. And he stated in his letter that he intends to become a full-time teacher with the district. So he's not leaving the district totally. He's
He'll be sticking around.
Sticking around. He's just stepping away as the athletic director. Carly Dubé, who is a science teacher, 9th through 12th science teacher, she is also leaving the district. She's beginning a family, and so she's going to be leaving. And Lori Fair, a longtime veteran coach here of track and cross country, she is retiring after 37 years with the district. She's also a retired school teacher. And we also lost a bus driver as well. Richard Hackala, he submitted his letter of retirement effective of the 20th of March, which was the day of the meeting.
Oh.
So Stacy Price said that after spring break, they are going to have to try to figure out the routes for the buses because I think there's only 3 or 4 bus drivers.
Okay.
So they're going to have to try to figure out some of the routes, and because with the current routes, I believe one of the buses drives about 1,000 miles a week.
A week.
And one of them 700 a week. So yeah, there's going to have to be some little bit of changes there.
I'm sure they are looking for bus drivers. So if you know of anyone that would like to drive a bus, please contact the school.
Yes. The subject of vandalism and bullying was discussed during the public comment.
Okay.
Staff member of the library, he was there, and he said that he's concerned about the ongoing vandalism of the school and bullying. There was no comment about it because mostly in these meetings, like with the village and the county and different things, they're not allowed to deliberate with the public.
Okay.
Or really answer questions. So there was no comments,
no response.
But he expressed a lot of concern about things that he witnesses there.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things discussed. And also the bond project. Stacy Price, the superintendent, gave the board an update on the bond project. She indicated that it's kind of on a delay right now because a lot more asbestos was discovered in the building, the newer part of the building, that is going to have to be removed. And so, but she did not say in the meeting when the school would actually be ready for students. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like construction will begin after the end of this school year.
Okay. Well, I know that the asbestos removal, that's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah.
I wonder if that was included in the language of the bond.
I believe it was because
it's in there. Good.
Ultimately there's going to be asbestos even though the building was built in the early 70s, they were still using asbestos at that
still
time.
There.
So it's going to be there. So
did any of the board members have any questions?
No.
No questions or anything? They just, okay.
No, but Stacy Price did say that she is working with the Sheriff's Department, the Prosecutor's Office, and with the talking with the superintendent in Manistee and the principal in Manistee because of course they had that announcement that they're trying to
crack down on
the vaping, and so because that's been a problem over there, and it sounds like it's a problem here too. So they're working on trying to come up with solutions.
Right. So vaping, do you have to be 21 in order to vape? I don't know the age.
I don't know the age of the...
I'm just wondering how these kids are buying the vaping devices, because I think you have to be 18, maybe 21 before you can buy that.
Yeah.
So who's selling them that stuff? Anyway, that's another...
Yep.
It's another discussion for another day.
But that was one of the items discussed. That Stacy said she's working on that. So
okay. So I see here that Columbus Township has a new fire truck.
They do, yes. I actually was out there yesterday and looked at it.
Yeah? What'd you
nice
think?
Truck, bright and yellow.
Do we have very many yellow fire trucks around here?
Well, we have kind of a light green pumper truck here in Newberry. It's been there for many years, but it isn't used very much. It's more like for on reserve, if they really need it.
Okay.
But it's a bright green fire truck, and it's been around here for a while, and I hear it was a good fire truck.
Yeah.
It really fights some fire. So
you're going to have an article, a little write-up about the truck, right?
yes, yep. I went over there yesterday, talked with the fire chief. He told me all the different. He said it only has 2,000 hours on it, and the truck it's a 2000 Freightliner.
2,000 hours low. That's low hours then.
Yeah, he said it's really a nice truck. So we'll have a nice story on that probably in next week's issue. So
Well, good. Another story that we have here, the 92nd District Court received nearly a $420,000 grant for a community court.
right, yep.
My understanding is that there were only so many grants given out across the whole country. This is a federal grant. This isn't like a state grant.
Right.
So in order for this community, this area to receive this grant, that's a really big deal.
Oh, it is, yes.
So that's great. Also on the front page, there's a little write-up about how the Newberry News won Newspaper of the Year from the Michigan Press Association. We're all excited about that.
Yes.
Because I don't believe there's been another newspaper here in the UP that's ever won this type of award.
I'm not sure. I never heard of one, but it was really a great honor for all of us here at the paper.
It is, and it's a great honor for the community. It's nice that
Right.
the community has something like this, something that's winning awards. That's great.
Yep.
So a lot of hard work here at the office goes into the paper, so it's nice to see a little recognition as well. What else is going on, Sterling?
I attended the Village of Newberry meeting. That was a Tuesday night. It was it wasn't a terribly long meeting. A couple of the things, they got their new water and light pickup that they ordered at the previous meeting in February. They got the new pickup.
Oh, good.
Allison Watkins, the village manager, she noted that the surveys for the trees, that was in a couple of weeks ago in the paper, the story about the cutting down the trees downtown. They're going to be sending out the surveys in next month's billing.
No, good. So be on the lookout for the surveys. Fill it out, send it in.
Yeah, they want to know everybody's opinion on should they replant trees, should they go a different route, for streetscape.
A good deal.
So that was one of the things discussed. They're going to have 2 public hearings next month before the meeting, and actually the meeting is going to be changed from the third Tuesday to the third Monday.
Okay.
So actually it's going to be the same time as the school board meeting. But it was in order to get a couple of public hearings in regards to the C2AE project with the sewer mains and some of the projects that they're going to be working on here coming soon. So there are going to be 2 public hearings that they have to by law hold.
Have to get in.
So
right.
Those will be on Monday, April 17th, I believe.
Okay.
So,
all right, and you have a meeting Monday with the
McMillan Township meeting is Monday.
All right.
I'm assuming they'll probably update the board on the lobbyist working on the 407, 410, trying to get that back onto the budget.
Okay.
The budget line item. That's really what so they can get the additional money to complete the groundwork.
Okay.
Before any of the paving and that type of thing could be done. They have to finish the groundwork. So,
do you think they'll get an update from the lobbyist on how things are going? I know it's probably been a month so far.
Yeah. They said that they're going to be usually on a monthly basis updating the board on the on the status of the lobbyist. All
right, Sterling, we'll wrap this up. We'll do it again next week. Have a great weekend.
You too.